friends. It is so nice to see you. I am Christiana Gaudette. I am your Tarot Fairy Godmother. It's Monday. That means it is time for the 3-card weekly reading. We're going to do 3 cards for the collective. We will also check in on Hurricane Ian, and then we will do individual cards for all who request. I'm simulcasting on Instagram. If you're with me on Instagram, you can come on over to YouTube, Christiana Gaudette Tarot on YouTube, if you want to see the cards. Otherwise, if you would like a card for the week ahead, just go ahead and ask. I'll be happy to do it. I want to say thank you to everyone who's here. Special thank you to all of our members. You can tell who the members are because their names are in green. And special thanks to our moderators. You can tell who the moderators are because their names are in blue. And if you see a sun after the moderator's name, after their wrench, they're members as well. If you're here for the first time, please do subscribe. Like this video, I appreciate that as well. So, for those of us who are in Florida and Georgia, we are sort of looking at Hurricane Ian and what's going on there. Some of you know that my son's name is Ian, so it's always fun when the hurricane is named after someone you know and love. So let's take a look and see what we got going on. We'll do one card for, actually, no, you know what we want to do? We want to do parts of Florida. Okay, so prediction for Hurricane Ian, starting with South Florida, 9 of Cups, some rain, not worried. By the way, I am using Shadowscapes Tarot today, so how cool is that? Okay, 9 of Cups, some rain in South Florida. Treasure Coast, where I am, Knight of Swords, some wind. Getting up toward Orlando, where Von Ray is, the King of Cups, some rain. Looking over toward the Tampa Bay area, where so many of my friends are, the 7 of Cups reversed, Ace of Pentacles. There will definitely be some closures. 8 of Wands, definitely some rain. 5 of Cups, there could be some difficulties here. 9 of Swords, probably more worry than waste, but a little difficult for sure. Getting up toward the Florida Panhandle. 4 of Pentacles, not too worried there. Getting toward just northern Florida, the Florida-Georgia line, not the band. King of Cups, some rain. And looking toward Georgia, the Empress. So not too worried. Looks like the Tampa Bay area is going to get it worse, which is what they're saying. So sending lots of love and prayers and protection and plywood and shutters to our friends. And, let's get ready for it. This is what we do in Florida. All right. So what else? This Wednesday, assuming we have electricity, this Wednesday, we will have a YouTube tarot meetup. It's just like Global Tarot Circle. We will be reading for each other and doing some informal tarot study. 7 p.m. The link's already up. I want to remind you, too, that this is the last week that you can vote in the WDA Awards. My link tree is right in the description. Go there. It's going to be the first link you see. I would love your vote for Best Tarot Reader and Best Tarot Teacher. All right, let's do this thing. 3 cards for the collective for the week ahead. And let's see what we got going on here. And I can see some comments about the most recent baby picture in the community thread. Thank you for that. So sweet. And if you did not catch my chat with Good Journeys Tarot, Rosemary Sunflower, on Good Journeys Tarot, the link for that is in the community thread. Check it out. It was fun. We talked a lot about the Page of Wands. All right, so here we go. 3 cards for the collective for the week ahead. Let's see what we got. First card, the King of Cups, right? That's been coming up a lot. I've been interpreting it as a lot of rain. But let's not forget that the King of Cups also reminds us to be in that highest vibration of unconditional love, to be in that space of loving one another the very best way we know how. Next card, the Ten of Swords. Good Lordy Lord. So some of that certainly could be worry about the hurricane and could be some hurricane damage for some people. But remember, too, that the Ten of Swords is very often the damage we do to ourselves and the damage that we do to others with our words. When we look at these two cards together, King of Cups and Ten of Swords, there is a clear admonition this week for us to be very, very careful about our thoughts and our words. We should not think mean thoughts about ourselves. We should not speak mean words about ourselves. We should not speak mean words to others or about others. And so we have to really curate our thoughts and our words, and we have to stay out of worry and stay in love. That's what we got to do. Finally, Seven of Cups reversed. As regards the hurricane and every other thing, let us not give in to dark imaginings. You know, we always, about all things, want to be aware of the worst things that can happen. We want to be protective of ourselves, of each other, of those we love. But do not give in to dark imaginings. Stay grounded in love. More love, less worry. That is the message for the week. All right. And whatever storms you're facing, I mean, obviously I'm in Florida, so I'm, thinking about the hurricane because here I am. But whatever storms you are facing metaphorically in your life, the answer is more love, less fear. All right. I am now going to take these in the order that I see them. And user new 000 on Instagram. We do a card for the week ahead. I'll do your request first. Thank you so much. A card for the week ahead for you. The Two of Pentacles. Honestly, this is going to be a busy week for you. You've got a lot going on. And resources, you're not going to feel like you have a lot of time, money, energy for anything, but you got a lot to get done. And that's where your focus needs to be, is on getting stuff done. All right. Let's go to the YouTube thread, starting with my good friend Smile Soul 20. Thank you so much for being a member here. Here is a card for the week ahead. And I want to remind y'all, if you're going to be joining me on Friday for the Friday weekly wrap-up, write down your card. Remember what your card is, because then we can compare what you get on Monday, what you get on Friday. That's kind of fun. All right. Here we go, Smile Soul 20. The Two of Wands reversed. This week, I think you're really thinking about how things are going in your life versus how you want them to go in your life. And you're thinking about, well, can I do anything differently? And then maybe you come to the conclusion, this is just what I'm doing. I can't do anything differently. Think again. If you want different results, you got to do different things. So keep trying. Kim K, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Here is a card for you. The Five of Pentacles reversed. So this is a card I kind of like to see reversed, because when it's reversed, we think about new opportunities. Now, this could be new opportunities for money, for business, for health, for well-being, for resources. Look at what you can do for yourself and for the people you care about this week to move things forward, to make things better, to find new opportunities. Diana Price, so nice to see you. Hope you're doing here. Hope you're doing here. Did I just say that? What did I mean to say? I meant to say thank you for being here. I meant to say hope you're doing well here. Put those two things together and it made no sense. Oh, well, good Monday morning to all of us. Diana Price, here we go. Seven of Wands. So I know you have a lot going on, and it really is moving you forward, but it's a lot to think about. It's a lot to do. It's a lot of moving parts. And I think there are times that you do not always feel equal to the task, right? You do not always feel equal to the task of dealing with all those moving parts. I promise you, you are. Just do what you have to do. All will be well, I promise. All right, and those of you joining us on Instagram, we are doing single cards for the week ahead. If you would like a card, please request it. Or just come on over and join me on YouTube, Christiana Gaudet Tarot on YouTube, where you'll be able to see the cards as well. Hey, my peace need, nice to see you. Thank you. New glasses recently. Glad you like them. Thanks so much. All right. Maria Parisi, so nice to see you. Thanks so much for being here. A card for you and a card for Anthony, most certainly. Starting with you, Maria, the Nine of Swords. This is a hard week. It's a week where you have a lot to do, but you also have a lot to process mentally and emotionally. Hold space for that. It's okay. It's okay. Everything you're doing is right. But, it's something we've been leading up to for quite some time. And it really is the end of a chapter, the beginning of a new chapter. It's a good thing, but recognize that there will be some struggles this week, primarily mentally and emotionally. In terms of how things are going to go, I think it's going to be fine. But, hold space for the fact that this is hard. All right, and Anthony. Anthony, for you for the week ahead, the Eight of Wands, man, you are just ready to go. The freedom that is coming for you, the freedom to make your own decisions, go in your own direction, figure out what you want to do. The wind is at your back, my friend, and that is a beautiful thing. All right, my peace need, a card for you for the week ahead. Here we go. Over on Instagram. The Nine of Wands reversed. You need to be very careful this week around being patient. Be patient with yourself, be patient with others. Things are not moving forward as quickly as you would like, and you are not quite feeling prepared or together in terms of how to respond or what to do. So be patient, do what you have to do to kind of anticipate what the needs are going to be and be there for those needs, and practice good self-care this week. Every week. When is good self-care not good advice? But it shows up pretty strongly for right now. All right. Jeannie Mnuchin, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Here is a card for you. The Two of Swords. So many decisions, so much that you have to do, and so much you need to be at peace with, even when you're not feeling very peaceful about certain things going on. Nurture peace, trust your decisions. That's what you got to do this week. It's okay. It will be okay. All right. Febborn, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. A card for you. Yes, indeed. The Five of Wands reversed. Avoid conflict this week. There may be certain situations, certain people you want to have conversations with, you want to call out. Really not a good time for conflict. Be at peace. Seriously. That seems to be a common thread today. Whether it's being at peace with yourself, being at peace with others, that's something a lot of us are needing right now. Okay, fine. That's great. Absolutely. So for you, Febborn, really try to nurture your own creativity, try to find your own balance, and recognize that things will move forward the way you need them to. You don't have to push. All right, Arlette, so nice to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. A card for you and one for Chris, most certainly. Arlette, 9 of Cups reversed. You know, the thing is, you are making some decisions to do some things that you need to do because you are not happy and satisfied in your life the way things are. And you are doing some things to create greater health, greater satisfaction. It's a hard journey to get there, but it is the right journey, and that's what you need to remember this week. Now, Chris, the 9 of Swords. Chris, there is a lot weighing on you right now. There is a lot on your mind. There is a lot bothering you. Notice that you both got 9s. 9 of Cups reversed, 9 of Swords. Neither of you are happy. Not with yourselves, and maybe right now not with each other. Hold space for however you're feeling, but don't make each other responsible for it. You each have to deal with your own stuff, and you each have to try to be supportive of each other during that process. All right, and over on Instagram, Tanya Tabitha, so nice to see you. Yes, indeed, a card for you, most certainly. You're the second person to get this today, the 2 of Wands reversed. So here's the thing. This week, you want to be thinking about what you really want and what is really possible for you. And what I think might be true is that you do not always see your own possibilities as broadly and as optimistically as you could or should. And so be open, like think about what you want. When you think about what you want, don't let the follow-up be, but that can't happen, or I can't have that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Think about what you want and then say, okay, what can I do to get it? Using both magical and mundane tools, how do you get what you want? This is a good week to think about that for you. All right. Lisa McCord, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. The Tower reversed. Are you expecting a difficult week this week? This would basically tell us that if, and this could be hurricane related, it could be just life related, it could be job related, but if you're anticipating that some things will be difficult this week, probably will be, but not as bad as you think. Not as bad as you think. So be prepared, but you don't have to be over-prepared. Von Ray, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Here is a card for you, the Knight of Swords. So I really want you to focus this week on your writing. I want you to focus on moving yourself where you want to be, thinking about your goals, how you're going to get there. The wind is definitely at your back, and things can move very quickly to bring you towards success. Helen, nice to see you. Listening while you walk the dog. That's fabulous. Here is a card for the week for you, Helen. The Queen of Swords. Helen, this week, know your truth, speak your truth, stand in your truth, even if others don't understand or see your truth. What you are feeling, what you are thinking, what feels right for you is right for you. So you stand with that and you be strong in that. Teresa C., thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member and thanks for being a moderator. Here's a card for the week for you. The Lovers reversed. So Teresa, I think this week you're going to do a lot of sort of deconstruction, looking at your past, what has worked and what hasn't, looking at your path right now and what you want, where you're going to, what you're creating for yourself, recognizing your own power to choose what works in your life, what doesn't work in your life. Curate your life the way you want to. Raquel Revelta, Art and More, thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Here's a card for the week for you. The Ace of Swords reversed. Raquel, there's something you're not trusting. Maybe you're not trusting yourself. Maybe you're worried about the hurricane. Maybe there's a situation brewing that you're not trusting. And I'm not saying you should or should not trust. I am saying really think about it. Think about what you're not trusting, and do you have a legitimate reason not to trust it? And if that's the case, what are you going to do about it? And if you're not trusting something that you should be trusting, you're not trusting yourself, you should be trusting yourself, you're going to have to turn that around. All right, Betty Flesher, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Here is a card for the week for you. The Two of Swords. You're the second person to get this. Betty, during this week, I think you really need to take time for yourself. A good week for meditation. A good week for your own contemplation. A good week to recognize that you have options going forward, you have decisions you can make, but you don't have to be in a rush. You can take some quiet space to be at peace for yourself. And I think that would be helpful in your healing process. All right, Carrie Dunnick, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for the week for you. The Four of Swords. So I feel like this week, you've been working pretty hard for a long time. I wonder if you have some time off this week, or if things might slow down this week so you have a little time for yourself. Maybe even planning a vacation or planning some time off. Much like I said to Betty, she got the Two of Swords, you have the Four of Swords. There is a similarity there in the way I'm reading them. A good time for meditation, a good time for the internal journey, a good time for taking care of yourself, a good time for focusing on healing this week for you, Carrie. For those of you just joining me on Instagram, thanks for being here. We're doing cards for the week ahead. If you would like one, just request. I will do a card for you for the week ahead. Or you can come on over and join me on my YouTube channel, Christiana Gaudette Tarot on YouTube, where you can interact more directly and see the cards. Peggy Lou Levens, yours is the next request I see. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Let's do a card for you. The Five of Wands reversed. So this week you want to be very careful. Just don't get into it with people. If people are bugging you, walk away. You do not have the energy to spend on other people's crap. That's my admonition for you this week. Don't get into it, whether it's in person, online, or in your own head. Don't let other people wind you up. Don't give your energy to that. All right. And it looks like there's a request from, is it Turquoises? Is that how I would pronounce that? I'm not sure, but I see the request. Thank you. Here's a card for you. The Ten of Swords. So this week, you really want to be careful about what's going on in your own head. You may have some heavy things going on in your life that you are dealing with. You are equal to the task. But what can make it worse is negative self-talk and or letting other people rent too much space in your head. So curate your thoughts carefully so that you can handle what you need to handle and know that you have the capability to do that. Okay, Kim Case, Belinda asked me to get a card for her as well. How are her twins doing? I think it's so cool that she had twins right around the same time my daughter did. Okay, Kim Case. For Belinda, Four of Pentacles. Belinda, you are stretched thin. You're doing okay. You're doing okay, really. You've got what you need. You've got the resources you need. But make sure this week you do good self-care. Make sure you ask for help when you need it. And don't overdo. You're doing it. It feels like you're trying to do too much in too short a period of time. Breathe, relax. You've got this. Medea Ness, thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member here. We appreciate you. Here's a card for the week ahead for you. The Page of Cups reversed. You know, this week, Medea, you really want to try to be in your own heart. Figure out what's going on in your heart. What is singing to your heart? What is making you happy? What is making you sad? Communicate with yourself, with your emotional self, to find your happiness. Your happiness matters. You put a lot of time and energy into other people's happiness. This week, work on your own. And if you're just joining us on Instagram, I am simulcasting on my YouTube channel, Christiana Gaudet Tarot. Join me over on YouTube, or while you're here on Instagram, if you would like a card for the week ahead, just request. All right, let me just scroll up here. Cassandra Revelta, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. You're the second one to get this, the Tower reversed. So whatever craziness you are worried about this week, it'll be there. Some of it will, but not as bad as you think. Whatever you got going on here, you've got this. It's okay. It'll be a little chaotic, but it's all good. Pamela's Insight, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a moderator here. We appreciate you. Here is a card for you. The Nine of Swords. So I think there's some worry here. That could have to do with the hurricane. I know you're here in Florida, but there could be other things going on that are creating worry for you. Hold space for whatever you're thinking or feeling, but don't live in that space of worry. Ben, Libra Does Tarot. So nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being a member here. Thank you for using members only emojis. It's your birthday week. That's fabulous. Happy birthday to you. Here is a card for the week ahead for you. The Seven of Wands. You got a lot going on this week, a lot you got to do. I hope some of that is celebration. But recognize that you are on top of whatever it is you need to do. You can choose, you can handle it. There is nothing here that should overwhelm you, although there may be moments when some things feel overwhelming. Christina R., so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Cards for you and Karen Winkle. Yes, indeed. And Karen is a member here. We appreciate that. Starting with you, Christina. The Eight of Pentacles. You are learning and working and learning and working and learning and working, which is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. So I think things are going okay. It feels good. You just keep on doing what you're doing and all is good. And when we look at Karen Winkle, Ace of Wands. So could be an exciting new project this week, but could also be something that will piss you off. So be careful with your temper. Most please be careful with your temper. But also be open to exciting new projects. Okay, and if you're just joining us on Instagram, thanks so much for being here. I'm simulcasting on YouTube. We're doing a card for the week ahead. If you'd like a card, please request. Or please come on over and visit with me on YouTube, Christiana Gaudet Tarot. All right. Kristen Louise, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Write it down. Write it down so you'll remember it for Friday. All right. Kristen Louise, here we go. Six of Cups. This week, you may have a conversation with or plan a reunion with someone you haven't seen in a long time. That could be good. You may spend some time going through old stuff, going down memory lane. The important piece in all of this, though, is this week, hold space to remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember that essential part of yourself, that part of yourself that is you and has always been you and always will be you, and really honor that. Clumsy Clairvoyance, so happy to see you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member here, and thanks for being a moderator here. Here is a card for the week for you. The Eight of Wands. So this is going to be a very good week for your own communication, for your own forward motion, for your own goal setting. This week, don't let any dust gather on you, my friend. You just move forward. Move forward with all of the things you do that involve communication. Your lives here on YouTube, readings, anything that you do that works with sort of running that energy through you and communicating truth. Let that be a focus for the week. Running energy through you and letting that bring truth. Maya Turner, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for the week. Maya. The Knight of Swords. All right, so this week things will go very quickly. If you're a writer at all, it's a good time to do some writing. And it's a good time to know your truth, speak your truth, stand in your truth. And if there's something that you have been thinking about doing, get on it. This is not a time it's really not a time to relax. It's a time to get going with what you know you got to get going with. All right. Tortoiseshell Moon, nice to see you. Here is a card for the week ahead. Hey, Eight of Wands is like a popular card this week. Now, of course, hurricane coming, wind, that shows up there too. But I love the idea of fast-moving energy for people. And for you, Tortoiseshell Moon, allow things to happen quickly. Move swiftly yourself. Allow yourself to be creatively inspired this week. Look for some of that divine inspiration, whether that's just to get you where you want to go or maybe even for an exciting project. Karen Hendershot, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for the week ahead for you. The Devil. Well, lots of work, and I think there's some stuff there that's really getting to you. Some problems that have not yet been resolved, and it feels heavy. Think about what you have to do and do those things, but do not do more than what you have to do. Do put energy into resolving problems, but don't let the weight of those problems hold you down. Lynn Collin, thank you for being here. Here is a card for you. Five of Swords reversed. Don't think about battle, think about collaboration. Think about ways that we all can win. You have an ability to move some of the energy around here. Even if you don't feel like you're in charge, the way you communicate, the way you frame things, can move things in a way where everyone gets to save face and everyone gets to win. Amy Emberhart, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for the week for you. Queen of Swords. This week, work on writing, work on communication, work on learning, work on processing and reprocessing things going on in your brain, and don't let anyone take you off your path. Baby Cakes, looks like we're doing some needlework. Very cool. Okay, here is your card for the week. The Three of Wands reversed. So, there's a lot of question here about what do you want and how are you going to get it. Now, you're not going to solve that all this week, but it is something you want to be thinking about. Are you forced right now to go in a direction that you really didn't want to go and it was just the only choice in the moment? And if that's the case, can we make plans for over the next few months to turn that ship around and get you going in the direction you want to go in? This is what you want to be thinking about this week. Jackie Masters, hope you're doing really well. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for the week. The Four of Wands. Jackie, this is a really good week for your own stability. This is a good week for your own creativity. It's a good week for you to enjoy the people around you and really sort of celebrate and have some fun with things that are going well in your life. Hallelujah. All right. Gemini Sun, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a moderator here. All right, let's see what we got here for you, Gemini Sun. Eight of Pentacles. Man, this is just a week to get it done, get it done, get it done. Think about what you're teaching. Think about what you're learning. Think about the ways in which you can be creative. Think about the ways in which you can move things forward. This is a good week for productivity. And turquoises, you're welcome. Absolutely. All right. Nalini Kalu, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Cards for you and Brad, most certainly. First of all, Nalini, for you, this week, the devil. This week, head on. Look at the things that are bothering you and figure out how you're going to fix them. Look at the things that you're attached to that aren't serving you and figure out how you're going to let it go. Look at the generational trauma that has brought you where you are and figure out how to heal from it. I know that's a lot, but you can do it. And for Brad, the Two of Wands reverse. This has come up for a few people today. Brad, I think that for a long time, you've kind of been just like going along, dealing with what you have to deal with, being maybe more reactive than proactive. This week, think about how you're going to be proactive. Linda Armstrong, so nice to see you. Yes, indeed, the family's very well. I hope yours is well as well. So good to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Here's a card for you. The Two of Pentacles, busy, 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 so much to do, getting stuff done. Resources, balancing resources, time, money, energy. How do we do it all? I don't know, but you will do it. You'll get it all done. You'll make it all work as you always do. Julie Rogan, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for you. The Queen of Pentacles reversed. This week, you really want to work on feeling grounded. You want to work at feeling at home in your space, in your skin. You want to call in female ancestors to support you and to help you. And I think there's ways that you're feeling a little untethered. Connect yourself to the earth, tether yourself, all will be well. All right. Kathy, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for you, Kathy. Oh, look, you also got the Four of Wands. What a great card. This week, celebrate the things that are good in your life. Enjoy the people that you care about. It's a good time to enjoy your home. Maybe you're doing home cleaning. Maybe you're redecorating, rearranging. Any of that would be really good. But look at the things that make you feel safe, secure, and inspired, and enjoy them. All right, and at this point, I'm going to sign off on Instagram. Thank you all so much for being with me over there. Feel free to come join me at Christiana Gaudet Tarot on YouTube. And my friends on YouTube, please do check me out on Instagram. If you don't follow me, please do. I'm at Christiana Tarot. All right. Let me just scroll down here and get to the next question. Clumsy clairvoyance, no cursing like a sailor this week. Ah, well, there we are. All right, mix you here, Michelle. So nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. The Hierophant reversed. Michelle, we're smashing the patriarchy this week. Seriously, in all things, you do things the way that makes sense for you to do them. Don't let anyone else tell you what traditions you have to follow or not, the ways to do things or not. It's all on you. You figure it out. And you trust the way you want to do things. You trust you, this week especially. All right, Lisa Harmon, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Here we go. Page of Cups reversed. You're the second person to get this. Lisa, this week, make an extra special effort to communicate with those in spirit. There are those around you, ancestors, angels, whatever, that are really trying to hold you in love and light. Really try to feel that energy. You need it. You need that grounding. You need that love. You need that in your heart. So cultivate that in your heart and try to feel that. Amber A, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. The Nine of Wands reversed. You may be feeling a little unprepared for the week ahead. Remember to be patient with yourself and with others. Remember to rest when you need to. Remember to have good boundaries when needed, because there's going to be people trying to push your boundaries. Don't you let them. All right, Autumn Pond, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. We appreciate you. All right. A new week, new moon card. Yes, indeed. The Seven of Swords reversed. This week, trust yourself even when you think you shouldn't. Trust your intuition. Trust your path. And maybe give others the benefit of the doubt as well. Try to be in trust even when it's hard. Trust the future, even if the future looks bleak in certain ways. Trust that all will be well. Mystics Haven, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. All right. Here we go, Mystics Haven. Oh, look at that. This is a popular card today. The Nine of Wands reversed. Again, we're going to talk about boundaries. Be careful with your boundaries. Do not let people push your boundaries. Do not let people make you feel guilty. Hold your boundaries very well this week, please. Even with yourself, have good boundaries with yourself. Gina Rutledge, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for you. Tower reverse. That's another one that's been very popular this week. Whatever you've got going on, I feel like the worst is over. I really feel like it's time for you to be opening up to a new level of enlightenment, a new level of understanding, whether that's spiritually, creatively, or just in the way that your life is right now. There has been some difficulty, but I think the clouds are clearing and you are open to a new way of looking at things. Samya, I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Thanks for being here. This is a card for the week ahead, and thank you for your kind words. The Chariot reversed. This week, things are not going to move forward as quickly as you would like. Be patient and think about what you can do to create what you want, what you can do to go where you want. Things are not, necessarily moving the way you want them to. What do you have to accept? And where can you move things forward? That's what you have to think about this week. Lisa McCord, work has been very difficult. I was wondering. I'm so sorry. All right, next request I see. Horse Van Dun. Very good. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for you, Horse Van Dun. Oh, what a beautiful card, Temperance. This week, be in your creativity, be in your art, be in your spirituality. Know that you are the creator of all things, energetic and mundane. Create what you want to create this week. It's a beautiful card. Oh, Kim, thanks for the report. The twins are just over 10 pounds. Oh, my goodness gracious. Our twins are over 8 pounds now. Oh, my goodness gracious. That is so great. And I want to say thank you to my good friend and our channel member, Katie Kondo. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Really appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Let me just scroll on back. Oh, Jackie, you got the live yesterday. I'm glad you're there. Glad you enjoyed it. Betty, you're so funny. I have so many tarot decks because of you, Christiana, like this one. Yeah, I'm like the enabler, right? I enable your tarot addiction. And you know what? I'm proud of that. It makes me happy. Hope it makes you happy too. Robin Renee, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Saw you over on Instagram as well. Thank you, thank you. Here we go. Four of Cups reversed, Robin Renee. This week, there's going to be some making the best of difficult situations going on, but it's okay. You can do that, and it's what you must do. If something is not going exactly the way you want, you have to make the best of it and get the best out of it. And if you do, you will have good outcomes. Does that mean you should date some lame loser? No. But it may be that you're doing a collaborative project with someone. There may be a family thing you're going to have to work your way through. It may just be dealing with the energies of the day that you don't like. Make the best of it. Show up for yourself. Show up for the people you care about, and all will be well. Hey, Sirius Shakir, so nice to see you. Thanks so much for being here. Here's a card for you, the Page of Cups reversed. This has also been a popular card. This week, nurture your own inner child. You are all about nurturing your actual child, and that's great, but nurture your own inner child too. Have some fun, be playful, remember that you are loved, and remember, even when frustrated, to try to speak in a loving tone. And if there are people around you who are not speaking in a loving tone, gently correct them. Katie Kondo, thank you so much for being a member, and thank you again for the super sticker. Really appreciate it. Here is a card for you for the week ahead, Katie. Katie, Knight of Cups, look at you go. You are riding forward. You are powered by the phenomenal energy of love in all its forms, riding forward to meet your goals in an incredibly positive way. You run on that energy. Very good. All right. Samira Rabbani. I'm sorry. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Thanks for being here, Samira. Here's a card for you. The Ten of Pentacles reversed. So there may be something going on this week with home or family that is not to your liking. Do what you can to make things better. Do what you can to show up for the people you care about. Do what you can to be hopeful for resolutions and corrections that I believe are indeed coming. Oh, Kathy, thanks for that feedback. Thank you, everyone, for feedback. I do read it. I don't always read it aloud, but I do see it, and I do appreciate it. Denise Woods, so nice to see you. Card for you and for Jerry. Very good. Okay, Denise, for you, Two of Swords. Be at peace within yourself. Do not let your anxieties spill over into other situations. Recognize that you have some anxiety, and some of that is just you, and some of that is because of real stuff. But don't let the anxiety create more problems. For Jerry, Queen of Swords. Jerry, you have to be able to hear what is true, and you have to be able to say what is true for yourself. You have to be able to sort out your thoughts in your mind. Both of you got swords. That means that there needs to be some communication here, but you also have to be in trust, and you have to be willing to hear truth. Hey, Sabrina, thanks for popping in. Nice to see you. I don't know if you're still here, but I'm going to pull a card for you anyway, Sabrina Luna. The Eight of Wands. This week is going to go by fast, fast, fast. That's probably a good thing. And a lot of inspiration, a lot of opportunity coming to you this week. All right, and I want to say thank you so much for the beautiful and generous super chat from my good friend Pamela Phillips. Thanks for being a member here, Pamela, as well. Wishing you and everyone a year filled with happiness, love, and joy. It's Rosh Hashanah, And thank you for that great energy. We really appreciate that. Thank you. All right. And same to you. Same to you. All right. Aria Wilson, so nice to see you. Thank you for being here. I'm sorry, I just overscrolled. There you are. Aria, we appreciate you. Here we go. The Eight of Swords reversed. This week, you're going to see some real improvement. Some things that were holding you back, you're going to be open up to. Things are going to get better. You're going to get out of your head and into your life, away from anxiety and into a more positive way of thinking, ways where you've been stuck, opening up, moving forward. Very, very good. Raul Janes, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. Eight of Pentacles, that's been a popular card today as well. This week, think about what you're learning, what you're doing. You got a bunch you got to get done. You will get it done, and it will go well and easily. Pamela Phillips, once again, Happy New Year to you, and thank you so much for being a member here and for the Super Chat. A card for you and one for your daughter, most certainly. Okay. Pamela, first for you. Judgment reversed. This week, think about the closure that you need to get, the way you need to reprocess things to heal from the past. Let this be a week of opening up to the new year by healing from the hurts that have happened in the past. It's a big energy. And here is a card for your daughter. Knight of Wands, riding forward with creativity and having fun and getting where you want to go. Moving forward, creativity, that's what it's about this week. Bianca Tarot, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. A card for you and a card for your sister, Kimberly. Okay, Bianca, the moon. This week, really work on your intuitive development, recognize the gifts that are being visited upon you, and share them with others. Really be in your psychic work, in your tarot work this week, 100%. And for your sister, Kimberly, Ace of Cups reversed. Kimberly needs to work on self-love. This week, there are some things that might be making Kimberly sad. Kimberly needs to work on allowing others to give her love, on finding her own healing, finding love within herself. All will be well. Okay. Denise Woods, a card for Tons and a card for Amy. All right. Tons. Five of Swords reversed. Do not fight with people this week. This week, really try to get along, even if that means having to bite your tongue. Amy, Eight of Wands, very popular card this week. Things are going to move very quickly for you. Be open to your creativity. Be open to your inspiration. Sirius Shakir and Samira, thank you both for that great feedback. Really, really appreciate it. Okay. All right. My friends, from my perspective, I have gotten to the end of the list. If I accidentally missed you, I'm so sorry. Please reiterate your request. If you are just getting here, haven't made your request yet, it is last call for readings, y'all. I do want to remind you, I am available for readings, phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, Zoom, reach out. It is the last week to vote in the WDA Awards. Please do. And please do join us Wednesday evening. The link is already up for our YouTube Tarot Meetup, 7 p.m. I am very grateful to all of you. Thank you all so much. And yeah, Pamela, that is a great card for her. That is fabulous. The deck today, again, Shadowscapes. Shadowscapes Tarot, fun deck. I'm grateful to all of you. Thank you to the moderators, to the members. Please do like this video. Thanks for being here. If you're new here, please subscribe and hit that bell. And thanks to everyone who helped out with super chats and super stickers. I appreciate all of you. I'm very grateful to be able to start the week with you. Hurricane Ian, go away. And thank you all so very much. I'll see you soon.